Hi guys, it's Firecats3 here with a character redesign video. So today we'll be redesigning the character Ty. So when I made Ty, I was a part of a group of people who really enjoyed making Sonic fan characters. We each had our own main character. I was mainly Tara. The other two were Tina the Wolf and Vanessa the Pug. So, how this group kind of worked was Tina made the original design for the characters. So Tina made Tara for me and Vanessa for Vanessa. And quick plug, real quick. By the way, Tina still has a DeviantArt and she's still constantly making art. And I would totally suggest that you guys support her because she is an amazing artist. I'll show some of her art on screen. And I'm just telling you, please, I can't overemphasize how amazing of an artist she is. Okay, quick plug over with. So Tina made those base designs, and we each of our characters were supposed to have a love interest, and Tina and I kind of went with original Sonic characters. Hers was Shadow, and please ignore the noise in the background. Those are my housemates, and I told them I'd be recording, and they're not being quiet, and I've tried all day to record. So, please ignore the noise in the background. Can you tell I'm a little annoyed? Yeah. Anywho, so anyway, we all had our characters and we all decided on love interests. Vanessa's, we just made her love interest. It was Seth the Pug. Not important. So Tara's love interest was Bark from the Sonic series. And anyway, us being young, I want to say middle school age girls, we thought that the best way to make a love story was to have a love rival. If you're a budding artist or writer, don't ever do this. Don't make a character strictly to be a love rival, because then they'll have absolutely no depth to them. So that's how Ty came around. He was supposed to be the love rival for Bark. And I can't remember, I know Tina came up with the idea, but I think I came up with the name, and then all three of us worked together on the design. Anyway, that is basically how Ty came to be. A little more history afterwards. Ty kind of got pushed to the back of my mind because later I got the I adopted the character Tucker, which, if you guys follow any of my lore with my characters, which I doubt anyone does, Tara and Tucker are married. So yeah, Ty's role kind of got filled up by Tucker because he ended up becoming the love rival to Bark, and then I kind of liked the idea of Tara and Tucker together, so I kind of was like, I'm done with the trying to be all in the Sonic fandom. I don't really care about the Sonic fandom that much. I'm like, I'm gonna switch it. So I switched that. Tara ends up with Tucker, and then of course I then end up getting Brittany, who also became a love interest for Tara. Look at Tara, she just gets everyone, all the ladies, all the guys. Don't ask me why, I love this character. But anyway, so Ty hasn't really been on my radar in a long time. So when I started this redesign, I was looking at pictures in my room, and I found a picture of Ty, and I was like, oh my gosh, I should totally redesign it next. And I didn't mean to whisper that, but I did. Yeah. So now that you kind of know what kind of came about how Ty was made, let's get into the redesign. So when I was redesigning Ty, I was like, okay, the only thing I remember about him was that I gave him the worst personality ever. He was this obsessive guy who was unclean and uncaring, and he just wanted her for, well, you know, what a middle school child thinks everyone wants. So just kissing. Yeah, kissing. Anyway, so when remaking his design, I was like, okay, well, what's the dirtiest down to grimiest character or type of creature that I could make? And I had recently was working on my designs for goblin characters. So I decided, let's make Ty a goblin. So, using the notes I had already written down in my trusty red binder, that's how I got the semi-pointed straight up ears, the long fingernails, and the toe and the feet that are just 3 very sharp nails. He's also supposed to be like super skinny underneath because my goblins are characters that need to constantly be fed. They have like the fastest metabolism ever, and they just, food goes straight through them. Yeah. So that's how I got that. Of course, for my goblin characters as well, I've made it so that their eyes are like, they have really dark black lines around their eyes, and that's just natural. In this picture, I don't think I got it very detailed enough, but I did pretty well for what I was trying to do. I wanted to keep his hair the same, and kind of that bushy, unkept look. However, I didn't want the color to stay that vibrant. In my notes for goblins, I said that they had like sickly green color skin. So I totally I took the yellow and kind of made it a dirty blonde as opposed to a yellow, which I think looks way better on the character. Less of an eyesore. The other things I did, I wanted to keep his stripes on his shirt. I don't know why, but I was like, okay, we gotta keep the stripes. Which now they actually look really good. In the original design, they are such an eyesore. I don't know what I was thinking. Like, the only color in the original design that is not killing me is the green shoes. So, oops. So again, as I'm making Ty, redesigning Ty, I wanted to also kind of emphasize that he's kind of like a trash kind of thing, because goblins, again, in my red binder of characters and creatures I'm working on, goblins like pile on trash, and like they steal, and they're like very territorial type of thing, but they steal trash and stuff. It's like a whole, what you would think if you see a dump, that's basically what they inhabit, and whoever has the highest tile is like the leader and stuff like that. Like, it's this whole nasty kind of me first culture. So I kind of wanted to emphasize that, and that's why he's got a shirt that literally says bad guy on it, and then a whole bunch of like ratty clothes. I also liked the idea of like a kind of like a punk look to him, because again, in my mind he's supposed to be this dirty guy, so I also think punk likes to like hang out in abandoned places or junkyards and stuff, so I try to make him look very punk. I kept like orange eyes. I think originally we had given him red, but I had so many red-eyed characters that I changed it to orange later on. So I decided to keep it orange because, again, I don't have that many orange-eyed characters, and I really like the orange eyes. I did give him a cigarette, so he does smoke. Again, grimy, good-for-nothing look. I decided to put little like clips on his shirt. to hold it together. Clips on his pants, his baggy pants, because again, he's super skinny, doesn't eat enough. I'm trying to think what else I can say. Yeah, that's pretty much what I did to redesign him. I do want to talk about, however, his personality change. So I decided that he's no longer going to be like a love interest for Tara. He can have like a pseudo crush on her like later on in life, but I don't think it would ever be a love interest. Now it's more like a kind of mothering feeling that he wants from her. Again, since Goblin culture is like non-caring, he meets her and she's just this sweet, nice person who just cares for everyone. Because Tara is the mother character. If you guys didn't know that, you probably didn't, especially how she looks, but she is the mother type. So I thought it'd be kind of nice to have it more, not like a love interest, but more like someone who just wants all her attention, and no one understands why Tara takes care of him in any sense of the word. But she knows that he's good deep down inside somewhere. And he just wants that person to really care for him and just protect him and be nice. So that's what I was thinking for Ty. I like Ty now. I like him now. I kind of want to give him more of a backstory. So if anyone has any suggestions for more, like, besides the whole he's a goblin, and so like, yeah, goblins are just dirty creatures. I'd love to hear you guys' thoughts, maybe a little bit more ideas. Just leave them in the comments below. If I come back to them, I'll let you guys know what I might update with. Until then, the next redesign video is going to be another character linked to Tara, and their name is Kira. Kira is, or was, a character I adopted, so when I redesign her, she will now have a completely original new my look, as opposed to modified versions of the adoption character. Yeah, so guys, thanks for watching. Talk to you again. Bye.